guys, it's me, Ellen, and we're back again with another episode of The Ellen Show. Today we have Jian Wakatsuki, who was one of the young Japanese girls who was sent to Manzanar, the internment camp. What do you remember about your life before Manzanar?
It's just very, very blurring memories, and was just hard times. Had a hard life growing up, you know, like just moving everywhere, having to leave things behind, and growing up in Manzanar was just tough times because of how my family and I were treated, and the environment I was in wasn't very best.
What was the part about your childhood that you think influenced you most? Like, from Manzanar and the experiences you had there, like, what do you think shaped you into the person you are today?
There was a lot of challenges growing up, and learning from like my mistakes, I guess, or like what I had to go through just kind of like shaped me to be like a tough and...
So, Jian, I know that while you were in Manzanar and then after Manzanar, you like to swirl your little baton around. So I have a little gift for you.
Oh my god.
And I also have another surprise. You know Raydeen, the girl you used to swirl your baton with? Everybody welcome Raydeen! Oh. Yay!
Oh my god, Raydeen.
Oh my god.
Alright, so
hi.
you guys get to twirl your little baton together and kind of do like childhood memory sort of stuff.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ellen. I really appreciate it.
Come on, Ellen.
Woo! Okay, you guys go now. You're the professionals.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Do the back. What?
Yay! Woo! Thank you, Raydeen, for coming. Okay, Jan, time for some more questions. So, what do you think would have been different about your childhood if you hadn't been sent to this internment?
I feel like my life would have been different, would have been differently if I stayed where I was before Manzanar, because I would have been way more whitewashed and not surrounded by my culture and like people of the same race. So I probably would have just like done things differently, like acted differently.
Yeah. After you guys returned from Manzanar and were released back into normal society, how did you react and cope with the hate that you got as a Japanese American after World War II?
Hold a lot of things in, like my feelings, and just like I wanted to just like let things out, you know, and like just I didn't understand why, just because I'm like Japanese, like why I couldn't join certain cliques or like do certain things, and I just felt like unwanted, you know.
So with that whole feeling of being unwanted, do you still feel some of those feelings today? Like, do you still feel like you have to fight for acceptance, that you have to like fight to feel wanted? Like with your husband, I know you're recently married. Do you have to be reassured that he wants you and that like he does care about you?
Maybe in some ways, you know, because like we're different, but I know that he loves me and cares about me truly, and we just went through a lot, and now we're here and happy together. So.
Yeah, and I know today has been full of surprises, but I have one last surprise for you. Here in the studio, we have your mom and dad, Mr. and Mrs. Wakatsuki.
Hi, Dad.
How long has it been since you guys have seen each other?
Oh my god. It's been a really long time. Grown up.
So, Mr. Wakatsuki, during this time in Manzanar, you really did enjoy a good drink, didn't you? Do you regret the way that affected your family?
Looking back at it, I could have done better. I could have done things differently.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Can't change the past, so.
And Mrs. Wakatsuki, how did you feel about that? Like, were you ever tempted to move your kids out of his life? Like, I mean, he was hitting you, he was abusing you. Like, Why didn't you take your kids out of that situation?
That environment just, I know it wasn't right for my child to experience that, but I just had to think about what's best for her and what would make her the best woman she could possibly become. So yes, although it was hard that you beat me and you were drinking a lot, but you know, I just tried to like not let her see that because she doesn't deserve that. She doesn't deserve to feel like her parents aren't getting along or aren't like clicking together.
Jeanne, what do you feel about the abuse and the alcoholism that was filling your childhood at that time?
Well, I was pretty young, so half the time I didn't even know what was going on. But then other times I just felt like clearly something would like bad vibes and stuff between you guys would happen.
Yeah.
But like I can't do much. I'm little. I had to listen to you guys all the time and just like let you guys figure out your own thing. So it was kind of just like, oh, mom and dad are fighting. But then I'm just in the corner, you know.
What do you guys wish you had done differently in your life in Manzanar? Like, what do you wish would have been different?
I just wish that I just didn't have to leave all my belongings and all her childhood memories behind.
Anyone else have anything they'd like to change about their life in Manzanar?
I just wish that we kind of grew up differently.
Yeah.
In the environment.
I wish I gave you a better childhood because you don't deserve that. You deserve the world.
It's okay, Mom.
I'm sorry.
I just wish we didn't have to go to Manzanar overall. Like, if we weren't there, our lives would be way different than it was.
You probably wouldn't be drinking. And we'll probably have a better house. But everything happens for a reason.
All right, well, I think that's all the time we have for tonight. So thank you guys for coming, and I hope all of your issues get solved and that your dad stops drinking. That was the Wakatsuki family live from Manzanar. Just kidding, as in they were from Manzanar. Okay. That was another episode of The Ellen Show. Tune in next week. What role you played in the Wakatsuki family?
Do you guys even know who you are?
Esaid, we're filming. Thank you. Wait, should I have like an accent?